Would you ever get arrested for any of the?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the sacrifices that I took. And that's one thing, that's another thing I'm telling you, bro. Like, the sacrifices that a nigga had to take, bro, I'm talking about months, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to jail, getting out the next, no, bro. I done did 2 times that I had went to jail 4 times behind my videos. 4 times behind Instagram videos. 2 times I went in there, bitch, do months. The first time I went did 2 months, and I just did 3 months just now. Just got out a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? So them, you know what I'm saying? But the little months don't got nothing to do with the little 3 years that I said I did. But what I'm saying is them little months for just some videos, just for Instagram videos, that shit make a nigga like, I'm talking about every day I'm in that bitch stressing because I'm just like, bro, all I'm in here for is a fucking video, dog. Like, let me out this bitch. But that's how that shit go, though.
When you would do time behind the videos, was this fighting the case or the charge, or was this the judgment, the final judgment or the outcome from the charges?
The first one was actually fighting the charge because I was on probation. And that's another thing. Another sacrifice. I was fucking on probation while I was doing all those crazy ass shits, bro. And I had 5 years suspended on my probation. So like, if I was to go and do another felony, because I did 3 years behind jacking, behind robbing, you feel me? So I had felonies, you feel me? So like, if I was to go out there and do another felony, I would have to back up 5 years, mandatory, you feel me? So like, I was out here doing some wild shit, you feel me, that could get me in some big trouble. And I was just doing that shit anyway, you feel me? But what you was asking though?
I was asking, were the 4 times you went to jail behind the videos, was it fighting the case or the charge, or was that the outcome, like the judgment? Was the judgment, okay, you need to be in jail for 3 months county?
Yeah, so the first time I was on probation, so they was really just, I was fighting it. Like, I kept going to court while I was locked up, and they wouldn't give me no bond because I had a probation hold. So they wouldn't give me no bond, so I couldn't bond out a bill. I couldn't bail out, so I had to sit in there while I was going back and forth to court. And the judge was finally like, was leaning as fuck. I got lucky as fuck this time. This go around, like the first time I got locked up, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, this nigga took me off of probation, period. He took me off of probation. He was like, bro, you out here, cause I had a homeboy. I don't know how the hell he did it, but he had got all my fans while locked up. He got all my, like, they found the judge's number or something. They found his cell phone number or something. And he had got, or I think it was his office number, to be honest. I forgot what he told me. But he told me this shit, bro, the judge. He was like, man, he had all my fans call the judge's office, bro. It was like, free do game, free do game, free do game, free do game. So when I went in front of him, when I was fighting the charge and I went in front of him, he told me this. He like, bro, I don't know what you out there really doing, but I know you know what I'm saying, you got an influence on these people, you feel me? So like, I can't sit there and give you these 5 years, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna go ahead and just take you off this probation and let you go do what you gotta do, bro, cause you look like you touching a lot of people out here, bro. You feel me? And he did that for me, my judge. So that's when I really moved to Miami. After that happened, my dog told me he was going on that vacation. Psh, I'm out this bitch, dog. I'm off probation. I'm out this bitch. Shit. And then this time just now, I had to do three months because I had to go turn myself in. They really gave me 120 days. But that corona shit, they let me out early. That's how this shit go.
So how many days did you actually serve?
90 days.
Oh.
3 months.
But it was originally 120 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 months I had to, but they gave me 90. I had like a little bit over 90 days, like a little bit over. But that I just had to turn myself in, and cause they gave me 120 days for a stunt that I had did. So that's how that shit go.
But you said it was 4 times you went to jail behind the video. So you talked about the first time and the recent time. What about the 2 times in the middle?
One time, the time when I told you I went to that church,
Yeah.
I went to jail for that. And then another time I went to jail for doing it in a library, in a college library. And they actually gave me a felony for that one. That's the one that I was actually fighting. They gave me a felony for unlawful disruption of a school operation. That's what the law was in the law book, and that was actually a felony. When they could have just gave me a disturbing the peace, but since I was out there going crazy and they knew me, they gave me a felony. They found this fucking law in the law book, and they just gave me this felony. And that's what they was really tripping on. They was trying to give me them 5 years. And the other 2 times I told you already.
So even though you're 5 years, the original, I don't want to say, all right, the first time you go to jail behind the videos, the judge sees what you got going on and sees the influence and takes you off probation completely.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the other times, this felony you caught for being in the library, they tried to bring those 5 years back some kind of way?
No, when they caught me in the library, that's the time when they took me off probation. When they caught me in the library.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said the first time you had went for violating probation, they had taken you.
I never even violated probation. Because if I was to violate probation, they was gonna give me 5 years.
Right.
That's what I'm telling you. So like, when I went to jail for me going in the library and doing that shit, they didn't violate me. They just took me off of probation. You feel me? I was just in there. Like, they didn't violate me.
Okay, got you. So, all right, so let's bring it back, just the timeline here. 4 times you go to jail behind the videos. The very first time you were already on probation, so you couldn't bail out. And then what ended up happening with that? What was the final outcome of that?
No, the first time I got locked up was I spent a day
Okay.
in jail. The first time the one when I went to the church, they gave me a day because they thought I was intoxicated. They thought I had drugs and shit in me. So they was just like, you gonna let you sleep it off, and they let me go the next day.
Okay.
But the second time I got locked up was the time where I was, you know what I'm saying, where they was tripping about the probation shit. You feel me?
The library situation.
Yeah. But the one I caught at the church, when I went to church, they just gave me disturbing the peace and public intoxication. You feel me? That's all that was.
And then this recent time they actually give you 120 days.
Yeah.
And what was the final charge called for that?
Arson.
And then, but what about the very first time? Because there's 4 times. There's the church, there's the library, there's the recent 120 days, but you said there was 4 times. So what was the very first time?
Okay, the first time was the church.
Oh, okay.
Was the church. The second time was the library. Let's see. The third time, let's see. I went to jail. Damn, that's some shit I gotta think about, bro, because I know it's the third time, and then the 4th time was the one I just went to jail for just now.
Arson.
And I did, let me see. I'm trying to think. What it was the first. I actually went to jail 5 times because I remember when I was in Lafayette, Louisiana, bro, and I had to run. I did something in Burger King. I jumped on top of the counter. I was doing all type of shit, bro, in Burger King. And the police had pulled up on me and I had to run. I had to run from them or whatever, and they caught me. And, you know, but I'm trying to remember the
outcome.
No, I'm trying to remember
the third one?
Yeah, the third one. I'm trying to really, I'm probably just too high right now. I can't think of it.
Off of what?
Some weed, for sure.
Okay.
Some gas. The
Lafayette, where did that fit in the timeline? Was that after the church? Was that after the library?
That was after, let me see. No, that was, when I moved to Lafayette, that's really when I started snapping on that Instagram shit. Cause when I moved to Lafayette, I'm from Lake Charles. When I got out of prison from doing them 3 years, I just, I was, doing my little shit, you feel me? But I moved to Lafayette. When I moved to Lafayette, that's when I started snapping really, because I met this other Instagram dude, you know what I'm saying, out there in Lafayette. And we started collabing. That's when I really started taking it serious. He fucked with Funny Mike. He actually was Funny Mike, one of his homeboys, you feel me? And he used to go to Baton Rouge, because Baton Rouge right next to Lafayette, you feel me? He used to go to Baton Rouge all the time to meet Funny Mike, you feel me? And like, them niggas used to have more followers than me. I had like 4,000. So I used to be like, man, damn. I used to get mad at my dog, because he used to go ride out to Baton Rouge. And I'd be like, bro, we supposed to be on some teamwork type shit. Like, nigga, stop leaving me like that, bro. You feel me? Because I was green back then. I ain't know what was going on. You feel me? But it got to the point where I just started snapping by myself. I just started getting people, just random people to record me. And Lafayette, you feel me? And that was one of the times where I got caught in Burger King. I took off running, and they caught me.
So Burger King was first, then the church, then the library, something we can't remember, and then the arson.
Yeah.
Those would be 5 times.
X. I'm trying to, what the fuck? Why I can't remember the other one, bro? I know it was another for sure, bro. What the fuck? Hold on, see. Boom. All right, let me think about this. Church. Library.
Something before the arson. But it's okay.
Arson. It had to be 3 times then.
Or 4 times.
4 times, because the Burger King.
Yeah.
It had to be, 4.
But the Burger King and the church, that didn't mess with your probation at all. It was the felony for the library that you were facing that was going to mess everything up.
Fact.
And even though you had the Burger King situation and the church situation happen, before the library felony situation you faced, you didn't say to yourself, things are getting a little too hot with these videos. Maybe I should calm it down so I don't hurt my chances of a possible probation violation.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I used to just go.
You didn't take that as a warning? Like, wow, Burger King, lucky I got that off my back. Wow, the church,
bro, listen,
I'm
gonna tell you how fucked up I was, bro. I ain't give a fuck about nothing. I'm gonna tell you how fucked up I was, bro. I went and did that arson charge I told you about. This is what I did. 4th of July. I went and got some fireworks. Get some big ass fireworks, bro. 4th of July. I went to a dollar store. I don't know if you heard about this, but I went to the dollar store and I put that shit in the front of the dollar store and I let that shit light. You heard me? In front of the dollar store. All the ceiling was burnt, all that shit. You heard me? I ran out that bitch. You feel me? The police was looking for me. You feel me? The police was looking for me. I wasn't trying to. I'm on Instagram. Taunting the police on Instagram. Like, y'all can't find me? How y'all can't find me? Shit, ooh. I had 4 different newscasts call me from all over the, 4 or 5 different newscasts wanted to get, you know what I'm saying, what they call it, the raw footage, or they wanted to get interviews on me on they newscast, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I used to like get by the walls and have like, just like that camera right there, I'm having the news record me, you feel me? And I'm talking shit to the police on the news. Like, I'm playing hide and go seek with the police. They can't find me. I don't even know where I'm at. You hear me? And this was going on for months. Like the police, I was out there in Miami, and that shit was going on for months. They didn't know where I was, so I ended up catching flight on their ass and went to Cali. You feel me? And when I went to Cali, I was talking shit some more. When I got on live, I was on top live. You feel me? I'm stupid viral as fuck because the police really out there looking for me. You feel me? And I'm running from the police on Instagram. You feel me? So when the police caught me, Miami police ain't never caught me because I caught flight on the edge. You feel me? I went to Fort Lauderdale and I caught they plane. I ain't even go from Miami. I caught they plane in Fort Lauderdale and busted out in Cali. And I stayed in Cali for some months before they even caught me. They caught me out there in Cali. I was driving on I had a little sugar mama out there. You heard me, little cougar bitch I was fucking with. And I had her whip. And I'm driving that bitch. They pulled me over. talk about the tail lights was out type shit. You heard me? And they pulled up the warrant I had out here in Miami. You feel me? And that's crazy. They extradited me, dog. They locked me up in Cali, bro, and Florida can't got me, bro. Miami can't got me. They can't extradite my stupid ass. But that one thing though. That one thing I bonded out. As soon as they can't extradite me and brought me out here, in Miami, bonded out that bitch. Fuck that.
How long did the extradition take?
Man, it took 2 weeks, to be honest. It took 14 days, cause they was like, it took really 13 days, cause they was like the 14th day, if they don't come get you, then they gotta let you go. You feel me? So I was really waiting on them 14 days. Cause I know one thing, bitch, I'm not trying to go back to Florida, cause all my shit was out here in Cali. You feel me? I had all my shit out here. I had everything, my phone, everything. You feel me? So they come extradite me. You know, I gotta leave everything out here in Cali. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But they can't got my stupid ass 13 days, bro. They waited till the last day to come get my stupid ass.
And how did they ID you? Because they gave you a warrant looking for you. They just couldn't physically find you. You were on the run. But how did they even ID you? How did they know who you were?
No, they pulled me over because of the tail lights.
No.
What you mean?
They had when they pulled you over, you had a warrant for the arson situation.
Yeah.
And you would taunt the police. You'd be on Instagram Live. You'd be on the news stations. And they couldn't find you. But how did they ID you to even put a warrant on your name?
Bro, if you type in Dugang on Google, my real name gonna pop up.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. Cause I done been locked up more than times that I, you know what I'm saying, the times that I've been locked up for my videos, I got real, you know what I'm saying, shit too. You feel me? Shit when I was 18 type shit, you feel me? When I was robbing niggas and shit. You feel me? And that's probably how they found my name, you know what I'm saying?